Okay, good morning and welcome back here. We're going to take a look at the S&P 500. I'm going to show you something that you can use all day here. Help you draw some prices in. So a couple of things yesterday, you remember we said as long as they took out that 41.53, that would open the door for 41.72 or higher. And this first initial push right here got to 72.50. A little bit of a pullback. We've been to 73.50. That's the current all-time high, and that's not high enough yet. So a couple of things. What you can do is you can take, there's three different prices I'm going to help you draw, or lines I'm going to help you draw in here. Actually, there's going to be more than that, so let's just start with these three. So this first one you can do, this is from Pacific time. So you can draw in from one, take the CP at 120 Pacific and draw that all the way across here to this CP, the next higher one up here at 68 at 920. Okay, so from 120 to 920. And if you use the ray, then that'll continue along through there, okay? So probably the easiest way to do that. Okay, then take this one right here at the same CP down here, and let's just say, okay, so in my time that says 2255, okay? And then draw it all the way to this next CP out here at, let's just call it 10 o'clock, okay? And use the ray so that it keeps going, so you can have that for the rest of the day. And then this one, 2020 to this next CP right here at 720, okay? What we're looking for initially here, you can see they came back and they tested this one. So what I'm looking for, these line up right here at the open pretty closely with this key turn level. So I'm looking for a pullback into here. This is 68, 67.50. Those are only two ticks apart. Then down into here in the 66 or 65 area. So I'm a buyer here. I'm a buyer here. I'm watching this area, the 62.50, 62 quarter area as a potential buy area with the key turns there. And then we have this CP right here. I would be a buyer here at the CP. And then I want to show you a couple of other things. We'll talk targets in a minute, but I want to talk pullback. So you can take a ray from here. This is 2335 down here at the KP at 5150. Okay. And so there's 2335 and draw that all the way. Let's just see where it ends at 1 o'clock. So draw it out to 1 o'clock at 56 quarter. Okay. And then what you can see is just below that we have some of these. I'll give you the times for these other ones here, and you can draw these in. So this top one right here goes from 1920. So this KP at 42 quarters, so 1920. And we'll look, and it goes, we'll just go till 1 o'clock, where it ends here at 1 o'clock. It ends at 48.50. So just do a ray and do it out there to 48.50 at 1 o'clock. Okay. And then a couple of other things. So let's go to this one. So 2230. And draw that from 2230 up to 910 to that KP. Okay. And then draw this from, that's 1240. So 0040. Okay. And then draw it up to here and call that 1125. Okay. Now what that's going to do is that's going to give you these areas for a pullback. We can't trade below this one down here. Okay. If we're going to keep going higher. So using prediction points the same way we always use prediction points, we're looking for a pullback, and then these can also be treated the same way we would treat prediction points. So a pullback into here or into here, below here, I still am not selling. I'm still a buyer. I'm still looking for the market to pick back up and move back up higher. And so if I go to 6:30, this one's at 54, so I'm watching that area. But if I go to 9 o'clock, it's at 54.75. So that's why I had you draw them in so you can see where they are over time. Okay, so that's how that works. And then if we look here, so what I put in map was something like 49.50, 47.50, and then 46, but it might be more like 46.25. But if you have those drawn in at the times like I showed you, then you'll have the right times there. Okay, so let's go talk targets for a minute. So I'm going to put the fibs in here, and you can see that they got to the first level right here at 72. Well, it's really 73. So we've been above that by 3 ticks. Just because the midpoint of the CP or the prediction points tends to be pretty well respected, I'd pay attention to the 78.50 area. Doesn't mean I'm shorting. It just means depending on how it's coming into the level, I might take some profit up there. So if I buy in here, I might take some profit up in this area. But ultimately, what I'm looking for is a minimum of 87.50 here. Probably more like 89 realistically up to the CP. And then depending on the timing, there's more time, so there's more room. So let's just go from here. So draw these in so you can have these all day. So this one is from 21.35 at the CP at 89. So take 21.35 and then just do a ray and draw it over to here. That would be 41.92 at 12:30 in the morning. Okay, and that will give you that ray that'll continue on like that. And then over here we have 1:45 in the morning, and then just do that over to at 5 o'clock. It's at 92.25 at 5 o'clock. Okay, and then up above there things start to open up a bit, this like 16, 15 plus area. Anyway, we're probably, you can draw this if you want, but you can take this KP, that's 21.35, and the timing here is 2:05 up to the CP, and you can do a ray there that will continue on. Okay, so there you have it. So what I'd love to see is a little bit of pullback right here down into this area on the open here, especially if it pops right here and then can come right back into here. This would be great. Definitely open. I mean, there's lots of room to go up higher here. We could pull back a bit deeper into here or some of these lower levels that we looked at, but ultimately I'd like to see a little bit of a pullback and then a push up to 87.50, 89, and then we have some of these higher prices up here that, 94 plus. So we'll see how that all plays out today, and if they were to break 46, that would be a problem, I think, for buying. And so there you have it for today, and we will see you in the review video. And trade smart, take it one step at a time and just go with what the market gives us. But just don't be stubborn or set on any one particular direction. So things are going to open up here in about 20 seconds, and good luck trading here today, and we'll see you in the review video.